There are times I really like Kokichi. Yeah, there's times where I just cannot stand him. I actually think I like Nagito more than him. Nagito's unhinged, don't get me wrong. But there was a certain classiness to that unhingedness. Welcome back. We are jumping into the investigation for Mew's killing. Mew died last episode. Not happy about it. Pretty f***ing sad and pretty pissed. So she was strangled, it looks like. I know it ain't Kokichi. I know he made that whole bit about how he said he strangled her and all that, and just, he didn't do it. I wonder if he saw who did it. All right, moving on. First, I should check the Monokuma file. I could see him playing into him trying to get her killed by somebody. The victim was the ultimate inventor, Mew Irumi. Damn. Oh, what's she holding on to there? Oh. Okay, the body was discovered in the computer room on the 4th floor. Approximate time of death was 6:30 a.m. There are no external wounds on the body. There's no... Okay, so the body was in shock from the virtual world. No external wounds, killed around 6:30 in the morning. Time of death happened 30 minutes before now while we're still in the virtual world. Kokichi, what do you want? You don't have to be so worried of me. It's not like I'm gonna get in your way, Shu. It's just, I hate lies so much that I tend to suspect others a lot. Kaido said he wouldn't team up with you for this case, but I can't trust those words. So that's why I'm keeping an eye out, just in case he tries to bother you. Keeping an eye out?
It's true!
Don't take it the wrong way, though. I'm not trying to replace Kaido as your partner, okay?
Alright!
But I'll help you as much as I can. So where are you gonna investigate now? What is he up to? Why is he following me? Holy shit. Did she have a choker? She's crying. Oh my god. Mew's hands are clasped around her neck as if she were gasping for air. Her eyes are wide open in panic. She must have been suffering quite a bit. Oh.
Wow.
Ew, that is one grody face. You must have suffered a lot. A vulgar death fit for... Jesus, dude.
Hey.
Stop, Kokichi. Even if you're joking, that's too
It's
far.
nothing.
You're right. You should never speak... Okay. I think I've actually brought this up in previous Danganronpa games and episodes, but... What he just said here, you should never speak ill of the dead. That is something that I do take, to heart. Like, you should. I don't think you should. No matter how much you hated them.
Right?
Even if she was a... Oh my god, dude. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not going into any of that, y'all. I suppose I'll never get Kokichi to change. But what's Mew's cause of death? It doesn't say in the Monokuma file. No, it does not. May I? I want to let you know in case it turns out to be a clue. I was the first one to log out and find Mew's body. She was still wearing the helmet, and her body was contorting in this awful position. Maki logged out after I did, and she helped me take Mew's helmet off, and then she was gone.
Hey!
Is that a confession?
Hi!
How was that a confession? Anyway, the question is the cause of death. What caused her to suffer like this? Mew's corpse has been added. This is the device we wore on our heads to enter the virtual world. Some helmets still have the cords plugged in, others have them removed. I'm positive they were unplugged after logging out. Ah, that's it, the cords. We were supposed to plug in the 2 cords from the computer into our helmets. The red for consciousness and the blue for memory. If you got those mixed up. She didn't know exactly what would happen. Out of curiosity, what happens if you switch the cords? I don't know, I've never done that before. Probably gets all glitchy or something. So somebody probably logged out, then did that? Or someone strangled her just while she was there, and because she was losing consciousness in her brain from the lack of air, that she started glitching in the game. Maybe you'll become a vegetable, maybe you'll body swap with someone, who knows? A glitch. Device instructions has been added. What is that? There's a small bottle on the seat. There's a small bottle. I feel as though I've seen this before.
Oh?
This is yours, right, Shu?
Huh?
Mine. No, I guess it's not yours, but it's from your lab. Oh, that's right, it was in the Ultimate Detective's lab.
Right?
Yeah, it's that poison. So you know about this, Kokichi. Of course, because I already checked it. We are in a killing game, you know? Okay, so Kokichi could have probably just planted this just for fun. If there's poison and tricks prepared, then of course I'd investigate them ASAP.
That's...
Is that? Oh, it's not like I can use them. I check in case someone else has used them. Is that really true? By the way, did you see the label on the back of this bottle? Huh? The label? According to the warnings here, this poison is pretty lethal. It becomes neutralized once it's mixed, so it has to be taken directly. But when it's taken directly, the victim will immediately die, only if they sip a bit. Which means if you could get the victim's mouth open, you could kill them instantly. I can't imagine a better method of killing someone who's logged in. Okay, I already see a problem with all this already. Whoever did this to Mew, sure they could use the poison, right? Like, that's an obvious, like, statement, sure. But they wouldn't leave it on somebody else's, like, sofa there. That just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't, if I had to guess, I don't think it was used, to be honest. By the way, I should tell you what symptoms this poison causes. It causes small blood vessels under the conjunctiva to explode, which makes the white of your eyes turn blood red. But her eyes weren't bloodshot. Bloodshot eyes, that's important information. Hope that's about everything about this poison. Am I doing a good job? Maybe it's time you acknowledge me as your partner.
No.
Dude, no. I thought I remembered you saying that you didn't want to be my partner. Did I? Well, sometimes I lie without thinking about it.
Huh?
Seriously? Anyway, who brought this poison? Do you think the culprit did it? Who brought the poison? I can't be certain yet. But I do know that the poison was left on that person's chair. Small bottle of poison has been added. It looks like an Xbox, y'all. From what, from the original. From what the time of death indicated in the Monokuma file, Mew was killed while we were still in the virtual world.
Hey!
What's the name? Gonta, you alright?
You're so dumb.
Are you still depressed about Mew? Come on, don't be such a Debbie Downer.
By the way.
Oh, Gonta, I want to know what you think. Rare, I know. But who do you think the culprit... Who do you think is the culprit?
Gonta don't know.
Gonta not know. Murder already happened when Gonta wake up.
How this happened?
But why this happened? Why Mew killed? Gonta not understand. Gonta not anything.
How can this be?
But Gonta frustrated and sad. Gonta no could protect Mew. He seems all over the place right now. Oh man, he can't think at all when he's like this.
It's true.
But Gonta doesn't seem to be lying. I'm pretty sure he's telling us the truth. Well, I guess a big dum-dum like Gonta doesn't have the brains to lie in the first place.
Hey!
Don't talk about him like that.
I'm disappointed.
I'm disappointed in you, Gonta. When I first met you, I thought you'd be more Jesus, dude.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Gonta, idiot.
Gonta, sorry he could not protect Mew.
Hey!
Gonta, if you feel that bad about it, then stop blaming yourself and help us find the culprit instead. This is the culprit's fault anyway, so pull yourself together and help us, okay? Okay, Gonta understands.
Gonta do his best.
Gonta do his best to find the culprit. Gonta definitely do his best this time.
Yeah.
Now that's the spirit. Now Kokichi's encouraging him. I really don't know what Kokichi is thinking. Yeah, something about this whole thing. I don't know about all this. I got a weird feeling about all of it. I'm talking to Kaido because he was not there.
That's right.
Shu, I gotta explain just so you don't misunderstand. Explain what? You're talking about how you logged out by yourself. Okay, then let's hear it. Well, why are you? Feel free to lie. Of course, exposing lies is a real pleasure of this game after all.
Don't screw around.
Oh, what?
Hey.
Kaido, just ignore him and talk to me, okay?
I mean...
About the whole logging out thing, I don't really get it myself. When I was looking for the secret to the outside world on the rooftop, a circle lit up underneath me. And when I was suddenly sucked in before I knew it, I was logged out. Same thing happened to me when I used the phone to log out. How did it happen on the roof? It happened after you logged out. Everyone else was still logged in, but I didn't know if it was okay for me to log back in. So I just went back to my room and slept. Since it was dawn, I was pretty tired. After the body, the discovery announcement woke you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right, I heard it and rushed back here. Do you remember what condition Mew's body was in when you logged out?
bad.
No, I didn't pay attention to that, so I don't know. You didn't notice anything, like whether she was dead or not.
Shut up!
Like I said, I don't know. Okay, sorry, I just need to object to the contradiction in that testimony, right?
Don't screw around.
I said I'm not lying. Tell him, Shu.
Shuichi!
No, Shu, in order to find the truth, you can't be biased. Okay, we got Kaido's account. Alright, let's see what's up with Maki. Maki was working on her computer and her hands moving the mouse so rapidly. You know how to work that computer, Maki?
Nope.
No, not really. I've never used this program before either. I see, I imagine it would be difficult to understand unless you were an expert.
Well,
But I did find a text file regarding this program. Oh, nice. Okay, it has info about the program's basic features, but other than that, there's not much. Okay, so Mew probably created a README.
Oh.
Oh, what did the file say?
Ah.
If you don't want to tell me, at least tell it to Shu. According to this text file, the killing game simulator used a certain program as the base. It's called the Neo World Program. The Neo World Program, I've never heard of it. I have, though!
well,
In this killing game simulator, objects can't break. Your body's 5 senses are connected to the avatar, and your avatar cannot be harmed. But any damage inflicted on your avatar will be transferred to your body in the real world. That matches what Mew told us.
that's true.
If your avatar receives fatal damage, then your real body will die from shock.
Huh?
From shock?
Oh.
Ooh, this is the first time we're hearing about this. If someone receives a fatal injury in the virtual world, then they die in the real world. Well, your 5 senses are connected, so it makes sense you'd feel the same amount of pain.
Right.
So it wouldn't be too surprising if you died from the fatal injury.
Oh, man.
But the more important question is, why did Mew keep such an important detail a secret? That's strange. I have no idea why she wouldn't mention an important detail. I remember, though, the two of them talking, like, before we even went in there. So I don't know if he knows something that we don't. Did she hide that from us on purpose? I feel like someone told her to. And that's all it says about the virtual world's basic features. The rest of the virtual world is the same as the real world, including the laws of physics. Warps and special transportation like mounts do not exist.
see.
So you can only move around using your avatar.
How boring.
She should have added warps and mounts to the virtual world. That's all it says in this text
Thank
file. Thank you, Monkey. That was very helpful. So the killing game simulator's been added. But is the info in the text file correct?
What are you talking
What do you
about?
mean?
Nuh-uh.
I'm not doubting you or anything, Maki, but I'm saying that file could have been rewritten. And he's not wrong. It's possible someone rewrote the original info with false info, you know? Or they just got rid of stuff from it too. But to determine that, we would need extensive knowledge of computers.
It's my time to shine.
This looks like a job for me.
Huh?
Really? What? Huh?
Stop it.
Don't get in our way. We won't get in the way. In fact, I want you to let me help with the investigation. Help with the investigation? Monotaro, what are you saying?
Hey.
Come on, please. Won't you let me help with the investigation? Ever since I forgot I'm bad with computers, now I'm good with computers
What
now.
are you talking about?
That logic makes zero sense.
No way!
You can't, Montaro. We're not allowed to help the participants as mascots. We gotta stick to that
I
rule.
don't care.
I don't give a fuck about the rules. I want to help everyone. I want to avenge my... Okay. Oh, you mean Mew?
Not that!
No, Montaro, you've forgotten again. You've forgotten that she's not our mother.
I want you!
Oh, God. Okay, moving on. You've forgotten about the important person you need to protect. Shut up, I'm avenging Mew. How sad, but it looks like this is a goodbye. I love you, but there's someone I need to protect? Goodbye.
So long! Farewell!
Wait, what? What the hell was that? I don't... Alrighty then, let's do this. Do what?
So what?
I don't care. If you want to help, then that's fine. True, I suppose, but...
Thanks.
Thanks, I'll do my best for Mew's sake. Well, perhaps we should... He's doing his best for his 10 mommy. I'm so touched. What? Alright, fine. I'll leave it to you then. I suppose I have no choice.
All right.
Alright, I'll start analyzing the computer right away. Oh, he's going in. I feel like he's probably breaking it right
This
now.
stinky little computer is no match for my hands.
Okay, but the point isn't to break it.
His hands are going at such an intense speed that the friction is creating fire.
Jesus, did he help?
All right.
I've analyzed a few things. Already?
Okay.
The text file is consistent with the original program. It doesn't look like it was altered.
Yay!
I found this too.
Is this...
Oh, an audit log. Okay. This looks like the information of when everyone logged in and out.
Okay.
There's no sign of this was altered either. It's definitely accurate information.
Hey.
Could you show it to me? Let's read this. It really does have everyone's log in and log out times recorded.
Well...
Aside from you, everyone has logged in and out once.
You're right.
Then it would appear that no one secretly logged out and then logged back in. Then my main concern becomes, okay, here's my main concern, y'all. The thing that sticks out to me the most is not the first line in the audit log, but the next 3 lines. Maki login, and that one, to be honest, could be as simple as she wanted to make sure others logged in before she logged in, but more specifically the last two. I don't know why it's sticking out at me. Okay, so Kaido did log out first, that is true, and the time difference is... Okay, it does kind of help, like he's telling the truth. I don't know why, something about Kokichi and Gonta logging in at the same time is really weird. Which, maybe Kokichi manipulated Gonta into killing her? I don't know how he would have done that, but I could see that. I mean, I think he wants to play the game without getting his hands dirty. I think that's his entire premise. But yeah, from 5:17, that's an almost 2-hour gap between Kaido and Kibo logouts. So it does kind of check out that he went back to his room and took a nap. That's a pretty adequate amount of time. Kaido logged out ahead of us. No, it couldn't be him. Oh, because she died at 6:30. Kaito and Gonta and Kokichi are the ones that stick at me the most. Problem is 2 out of the 3 I don't see killing anybody. So that's tough. Okay, so anyway, log in, log out. The auto log's been added. So also something else I noticed while analyzing the program. Looks like some parts of the program were rewritten. Program's been rewritten, so that must have been everything that Mew did.
Oh.
Obviously, Mew was the only person capable of doing that.
Hey,
So which files did she rewrite, and what did she change?
okay.
I'll analyze that too, of course, but it's going to take a little time.
Yeah.
Well, as long as it's done by the class trial, then Shu will be able to avenge Mew. He's just saying what, yeah, no, he's just saying whatever the f he wants. Oh, it's alright. I'll keep analyzing the crap out of this program. You're so, what?
That's true.
Yeah, way more than you. Can you believe Montar's on our side now? No? Okay. God, there are times I really like Kokichi. Yeah, there's times where I just cannot stand him, which sucks because I want to like him, but I actually think I like Nagito more than him. Nagito's unhinged, don't get me wrong, but there was a certain classiness to that unhingedness. It was ridiculous. This one just, I don't know. The Mono Cubs loved her so much. I'll never forgive the culprit who, okay, this is getting ridiculous.
Like I thought.
It ended up like this after all. I had a bad feeling ever since I thought I saw Mew from the dining room window. You thought you saw Mew? Yeah, I told Shu about it. Right, they were together. I forgot about this. There's a small window in the dining room maybe 10 minutes ago. I looked through it, and I thought I saw Mew. And it couldn't have been her because she was with them. And it was the virtual world, too. Also, you saw Mew then. I thought I must have been mistaken since she should have been by the chapel. You're only saying you were mistaken so you don't have to feel as guilty.
What?
Huh?
Because...
If you had been positive as Mew, then you could have done something sooner. You could have prevented her death, you know? That's
Hey,
just speculation, Kokichi. You can't judge in hindsight.
my bad.
Oh, we went a little off topic there. Anyway, I wanted to ask you something. What did you do after you thought you saw Mew? I thought I was mistaken, but it really bothered me, so about 10 minutes later I told Shu, and while we were talking about it, yeah, that's when the crash happened. Yeah, the bang. I'm not gonna read all this. Y'all pretty much remember it from the last episode, if anything. We heard a loud noise and rushed out into the entrance hall. I remember that too. And they both kind of split ways, I think. Yeah, and then Kibo.
Huh?
Kibo's voice, huh? Wasn't he at the chapel? But
Okay.
he was, but Sue and I are positive it was his voice. We heard Kibo from the entrance hall, and he should have been at the chapel. That's weird, because you shouldn't have been able to hear anything between the chapel and the mansion. Even you said that. Oh, did she mention? I don't remember. There was so much to this, I don't even remember. Yeah, you can't hear anything at all while you're inside the map loading point. Oh, okay. Huh. Alright.
I see.
You're right, that sound shouldn't have reached through the map loading point. So how did we hear Kibo's voice? Were we able to hear Kibo at the mansion if he was at the chapel? Maybe someone's lying.
What?
Lying?
Hey.
By the way, Kokichi, did you hear the loud noise or Kibo's voice at all? I'm not sure. I must have not noticed because I was too busy searching. You're lying to his face. Kaido.
Hey.
Kaido, if you keep interrupting me when I talk, do you like me or something?
Don't screw around.
Who would like you, dumbass? I was interested in Shu's conversation. Huh? My conversation. You heard Kibo's voice when it should have been impossible. Can you tell me more about that? Well, when I said before, it was pretty much everything. After that, we headed back to the chapel to see what happened. We saw Gonta as we left the mansion, and the three of us went to the river together. That's when we met up with Kokichi.
Yeah.
And then we used the signboard that I found as a bridge. What about it, though? Did you notice anything? I suppose not.
But
I see you're working hard. It looks like you're starting to take this game seriously, Kaido.
Shut up!
Okay, Sue's account's been added. Loud noise has been added. I've been wondering, what was the secret of the outside world that we were searching for anyway? That's true, we got sidetracked by Mew's murder case. We never discovered what the secret actually was. We couldn't find anything at the chapel, and you found nothing at the mansion, right?
Okay.
No, Sue and I didn't find anything.
my bad.
I didn't find anything either. That's probably the same with Gonta and Kaido, too, right?
Right?
And knowing them, if they found something, they would have told us right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have, unlike you.
Whoa.
Wow, Shu, did you hear that? The robot's being sassy with me.
That's so mean.
Did you know robots don't need warm blood to function, so they become cold like this? That's why he's more concerned about the secret of the outside world than poor Mew. He told us we couldn't cry even if we wanted to. He went so far to stage his dramatic reaction. That's not true. I'm hoping we can discover the truth too. You're pretty advanced, robot. You can be sassy and make excuses. I never thought Mew would be killed. When I saw the avatar there not moving, I thought maybe, but you're right. I saw Mew's avatar in the virtual world had stopped moving. Miki, Bumaki all found her avatar. Can you tell me more about that? Any details? We were looking for the secret of the outside world at the chapel. Mew was too, right? No, Mew volunteered to look around the outside the chapel, so she wasn't with us. Mew volunteered to look around the outside. We searched, but we couldn't find anything, and then right when we were starting to get tired, all of a sudden we heard a really loud sound outside. That must be the sound we heard as well. Something must have hit the wall from the chapel really hard. We felt it all the way from the inside. Something hitting the chapel wall. So we all rushed to check on the side of the chapel where we found Mew's avatar. That's when we went to log out to check Mew's real body, correct? But when we went to the river, the bridge was gone for some reason. Then while you were standing around wondering what to do, you guys showed up. I see, thank you. Testimony sounded important, especially with how they couldn't cross the river. Because if they weren't able to cross the river, then no one could have gone between the mansion and the chapel. This helps us narrow down the people who could have come in contact with Mew. Who could have come in contact with Mew at the chapel. Okay, events at the chapel's been added. Suppose I've investigated everything I can here.
Hey!
Are you done investigating the crime scene? So do you know who the culprit is yet? No, this might actually not be the crime scene. Yes, injuries in the virtual world could be fatal in the real world, meaning there's a possibility that she was killed in the virtual world, which means the next area to investigate should be the virtual world, so we should go there again. Huh? I just read your mind, didn't I? I did, right?
Got it.
If that's the case, I'm coming too. Oh great, he's coming, so you must really like me. Oh my god. Say whatever you want. I don't have time to waste on you.
Yeah.
If we go back to virtual world, we might find some new clues. With those, I might be able to clear my name. May I join as well? I think we should investigate the virtual world again. Why don't we all go in? Oh, so I get to be an avatar again? Huh, did you actually like the avatar after all?
Well,
I'm going to stay here. He's still in the middle of analyzing the program. Gone to search the place some more. There's no time to be sleeping. What is there even to search around here? That's not what we're... Well, that's fine. Then I'll stay here too. Okay, that's weird. Huh? What? I'm surprised. Are you gonna get lonely without your partner?
My bad.
But I'm too busy. You know, I have to watch Maki in case she tries to do anything deceitful. Deceitful? Well, you know, you and Kaido are pretty close, so he might do something deceitful for him, right?
Thank goodness.
Good thing Gonta's here with me. Your Glaire's too scary to handle alone. Gonta would risk his life to protect me from a murderer. Hey, if you keep saying messed up crap like that, I'm gonna kick your ass in orbit.
right already.
That's fine. Just ignore him and hurry to the virtual world. Kaido, let's just focus on solving the case for now. Okay, fine.
Thank goodness.
I don't like violence. The Ultimate Supreme Leader would rather sneak around.
So that means...
So anyway, I'll leave the virtual world to you, Shu.
Yeah.
I'm not exaggerating when I say this class trial can only be solved by you, okay? Your talent can save the useless people here, you know.
What?
Who are you calling useless?
told you.
Enough already. Kaido, let's go. Y'all, I'm gonna end it right here. This is probably a good spot before we go into the virtual world. finish the rest of the investigation, come back out, and then go into the class trial next time. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. As always, y'all already know. Make sure if y'all enjoyed the video, subscribe, leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below. I love hearing from y'all, and turn on the notification bell so y'all get all the updates to the channel. And check out my socials, links down below in the description. And just apologies again for not getting a video out Monday. I just got caught up with life, y'all. It's that I'm not trying to even make any excuses. That's all it was. It just just gotta balance a lot of shit. That's all. I appreciate everybody being so understanding about it. Next video gonna be Monday, and we're gonna kick it again, finish up this investigation. All right, I'm gonna see y'all next time. I love y'all. Peace.